So last night during the PlayStation's event, we got the God of War trailer. And sadly, the video game is called God of War Ragnarok, which I don't like, but the trailer is freaking dope. And it's even trending on YouTube as of the time of recording this video. So, yo, what is good, YouTube? Warstu here. If you are new around here, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the God of War 3 based videos. And we were right. Freya does fight Kratos in this video game, just like we said about a year ago. So if you are new around here, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the videos. Check us out on Instagram at Warstu. Check us out on Twitter, WarstuG, aka Warstu. So we've been waiting for this God of War trailer forever. And to be honest, the game's not released until 2022. The only thing I was a little bit disappointed with is they haven't locked in a release date, because when we got the first trailer last year, it said come in 2021. So it's still subject to change, guys. I hate to say this, that it could not be coming next year. We don't know, but at least we have the first fully fledged gameplay trailer and more. The people behind the game, Cory Barlog, has finally admitted it is called God of War Ragnarok, and he is working on something else, but he didn't even say what he's working on. So this trailer tells us so much. The fact it's called Ragnarok tells us that it's gonna have to end the whole Norse mythology storyline. It reveals new characters, new villains, new enemies, plot points. Atreus, aka Loki, is older. Freya is fighting Kratos, just like I said he would. There's lots of giants, and it's been revealed that director Eric Williams will be in charge of this video game, like I said he would be a year ago probably or so. So which is cool. Cory Barlog is involved with the project, obviously, presumably, but he's not helming it. So straight from the get-go of this trailer, straight from the get-go, we get the hype. We get Kratos in his winter outfit, straight from the hype. It is worth saying that the trailer is a mixture of gameplay and in-game cinematic scenes, which everyone hates, but straight from the get-go, we can see Atreus is older, as his voice appears very different. Now, we don't know, I've not actually looked if it's a different voice actor, but his voice appears very different. He's aged somewhat, but yeah, he's a teenager, we guess we could say, but he's not as old as what some people thought when there'd be like a 10-20 year time jump, which is kind of ridiculous. So, trailer starts with a monologue saying the prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok, and essentially they want to stop Ragnarok from happening because that is the end of everything. And guys, don't get this confused with Marvel, Odin, Thor. They do not look anything like the MCU's version. I know there's been some criticism online because Thor is fat, but this is Norse mythology for an Odin. This is not Marvel fanboy MCU PG-13 version. This is real Thor from Norse mythology. There is a war coming, and it's worth saying that the director of the game said yes, Ragnarok will be playing out in this video game, which means what? They're gonna finish the Ragnarok story when Fimbulwinter has not even started in one game. Freaking hell, guys, this is gonna be a big game, isn't it? So the trailer reveals a lot. My story doesn't end hiding in the woods, says Atreus, and then Kratos fires back. I should be out there fighting, finding out who I am, who is Loki, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, Freya attacks Kratos. She jumps into the bird and then attacks him. I don't want to fight anyone. Kratos would destroy her. But it is interesting. So we don't know if she's going to get her Valkyrie wings back. We don't know if the enchantment that Odin put on her, Odin kind of banished her to one part of the realm, which is cool because I said this. In fact, let's quickly look back. So 10 months ago, Freya gets her Valkyrie wings back, leaked. Warstu, Queen Freya leaked. Yeah, and I essentially alluded to she would be fighting Kratos. So that's cool. And Loki, Atreus just wants freaking answers. Who is he? And if all those answers lead to war with Asgard, so be it. So yeah, even within the first minute of this trailer, it's insane. And then Kratos is like, maybe this is what Mother wanted. We don't know what Mother wanted. Kratos, this trailer is so hype. It reveals so much without really revealing much at all, really. We do get to see possibly other bits. We get to, it's so cool, we get to see them on a sledge going through Asgard. I'm pretty sure they go back to Greece. It looks like they go back to Greece. I'm not sure. I don't pre-record these. I do it in one go. There's no notes above me. Odin's got tricked off his sleeves. We've never dared to consider. And we will actually be seeing Odin in this video game, which is cool because I thought the Ragnarok trilogy would go over another game, which I still hope the directors are lying because I really would prefer it to go over another game. What if there's someone who can help us? Who's that? Who are we going to look for? Tyr, you guys are going to butcher me. But yeah, essentially the god they thought was dead, but he's not dead. The Norse god of war. Hot topic is his character still alive. Turns out he is alive and he's freaking tall. In the trailer, Kratos approaches Tyr, asking him if he's willing to help their cause, which seems to be stopping Ragnarok from ever happening. Before answering, Tyr stands up before where he's slouched on the floor. Obviously dwarfs Kratos in size. It's unclear if we see a boss battle just here with this guy or not, but it is freaking insane. Really cool part of the trailer. Probably the most anticipated part of the trailer, and it is interesting because a lot of God of War YouTubers were saying that the god of Norse war was not dead. For a dead man, Odin seemed pretty keen on seeing he wasn't found. So yeah, like in the trailer, like he's meant to be dead, but he isn't dead because they go looking for him and they find him. And I hope they get into a boss battle, but Atreus hunts him down and finds out where he is, and he's like an absolute freaking savage, makes Kratos look like a little boy, which is hilarious. And we get more Kratos and Atreus throughout the whole trailer. There's new skills, new abilities. Atreus has developed his skills, so much more powerful, and it's going to be so cool. Stop thinking like a father, think like a general for a minute. No. But yeah, there are so many callbacks in this video game, so to speak. And yeah, more monsters. Mimir is back. Obviously, Mimir's always having little hints here and there. Mimir will be important to this game going overall, because they've been important overall. Last of the Giants, as revealed by director, which we'll get into in a moment. One of the new characters shown at the very end of the trailer is none other than, I'm going to butcher that, the last living giant in the God of War timeline, and then Loki's mate, mother of Fenrir. In Norse mythology, this gives us a good hint at something that might happen in the new game, but as Williams claimed in the post-broadcast interview, the crew does like to throw a monkey wrench into the mythology to fit their narrative. So although it's following Norse mythology, it doesn't mean it's going to follow Norse mythology to a T. But Ragnarok is happening. God of War Ragnarok wouldn't live up to its hype without actually having Ragnarok in the game. While the game plot sees Kratos and Atreus doing everything in their power to stop the apocalyptic battle from happening, it seems that efforts are basically going to fail, because there's literally no point calling this video game Ragnarok if Ragnarok doesn't happen. The fact that we're going to see the real post-credit scene, you know, when Thor approaches, it appears based on that trailer that that's going to play out in the video game, but we don't know if they've just put this in the gameplay trailer to make it look like it's going to happen. But yeah, it's going to be pretty damn sick. And then like Thor's like, oh, you're a reasonable person, and yeah, so it's Thor, but it's real Thor. It's not MCU, I'm on steroids Thor, Chris Hemsworth, because guys, he's not natty. If you think he's natty, I've just ruined your life. But yeah, there's so many badass creatures in this, hinting that they're going to go back to Greece maybe. Yeah, so many little subtle hints, like some dude horse, and yeah, it just looks so freaking cool. So much. I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm not going to go in detail on everything, but so much happens in this trailer that it's mesmerized. And to be honest, I really hope the God of War and Norse, I really hope they have a fight. Obviously Kratos has to win, and then he does join their cause, but ultimately they're going to fail. But it's going to be really interesting to see how Thor and Odin play into this. They have revealed the voice actors, none other than Ryan Hurst. This version of Thor is going to be very different to the MCU one, basically just saying it's going to be the real Thor. Joining Thor is his father Odin, voiced by Richard, while preciously no information, we don't know. New worlds and old world. It looks like there's been some familiar traverse through 9 realms. From the looks of it, there's going to be some new places and old places we've already revisited, but the game developers, creators didn't want to give away too much of the storyline, but they have given away an awful lot of the storyline in the first trailer already, which is freaking insane. So I've probably missed a bunch of stuff. I've probably pronounced a bunch of stuff wrong. If I have, let me know down below, guys. So like always, check us out on Instagram at Warstu. Check us out on Twitter, WarstuG, and I will catch ya in another video very soon. Catch ya later.